What's up, guys? Welcome back to another first listen album review, whatever you want to call this. My name is Garrett, Yogurt on Twitter, YOGRTT, and this is the Now Notation channel. And today we are talking about, Towkio, www dot. This one, man. This is an album that I wasn't really expecting to come out. I'm a big fan of Tokyo. Wave Theory is one of my favorite mixtapes ever when I really boil it down. Very high on that project. Community Service, which was before that, that was a project that I enjoyed. I think the title track, Community Service, was the one I was really fucking around with. He has like a line about cocaine and cocaine, and that always stuck out to me at a young age. I'm probably like 17, 18 here. And then the man kind of fell off, not falling off in the sense that like I just didn't see him blow up, you know. And Vic Mensa kind of had a similar career absence, it seemed like. And while Tokyo is a very specific person, uh, you could see how it could be hard to maybe find the artistry there, find something to talk about on like a mainstream level. But he's from Save Money Crew, which is Vic Mensa, Chance. He grew up with all those guys. And Vic Mensa's on this album, but no one else from that Save Money era is really featured on here. But this album, man, this album is probably one of my favorite projects to come out in the past year. And I'm not even joking that I expected almost nothing. Drift I listened to going into it. Big fan of Drift, but it's not a song I play a lot. Because, I don't know, it's just not something that I'm like, that's not what I look for in my music. Is Tokyo. Yeah, no. I respect it. I understand what he's doing, and I think that him being able to do this and make a song like that was impressive when it came out, because I was like, man, at least he's finding a style. It may not be what I want him to do or what I like from him, but at least he's finding a style and going for it. And, you know, the production was fire and everything about that song was cool. But then I found Symphony, and Symphony was awesome. I was really high. But still, looking at those two tracks, you're like, where is this guy going to take this album? Like, what is it going on? And then all the hype about him basically dropping it from space. And I guess you should, when your album cover is you in an astronaut suit outside of the Aztec pyramids. It looks like Mayan temple, something like that. Chichen Itza. Maybe I'm completely off, but there's that. So you had to do something. He literally like parachuted down from zero gravity, from what I understand. Going through the track list though, Swim is the title track, great. Symphony, fantastic, featuring Teddy Jackson, great vocals. Hot Shit, Loose is the one I want to talk about though. Loose is fucking so good, and it's such a disservice that it's only like 2 minutes long. And some of the best songs 2017 taught me can be 2 minutes long. Smoke Perp, Lil Pump. We don't need those to be 3 minutes. This in particular, I need that to be a little bit longer. So if we could maybe make an extended version, the people of the internets, the people of Reddits, that'd be awesome. But Loose is a standout track for sure. And then the way it goes into To the Moon, which is track number 5, featuring Grace Weber and Teddy Jackson as well. Teddy Jackson is on there a couple times. This guy's vocals is really cool. To the Moon is fantastic. Morning View, featuring SZA. Yes. And this is about the point where I was like, this is way better than it has any right to fucking be. This is way better than I think anyone was expecting. This is way better. This is a fantastic album, guys. Do not sleep on this. Please go listen to www dot or www dot www dot next track is Forever, featuring Vic Mensa, which is like a cool song about anti-pills and why people pop pills. Like, not in the sense of like, don't do it because drugs will kill you. Like, my name's Russ. It's more like, hey, there's PTSD, there's a lot of factors, but being conscious of those factors is important, to at least be knowledgeable and conscious of what it really is, and don't just boil it down, and don't put everyone into the same fucking basket. Control is a track that a lot of people are digging. It's not one that I've been circling back to now that I've listened to the album a couple times. Funny story, I started listening to this album, and I'll actually say this. Track 9 is Drift, which is, again, I talked about earlier, but Disco. Disco is the track I want to get into, and that's track 10. And let me pull up the lyrics just so I don't have anything wrong. the chorus of this shit goes, all these bitches headed to the disco, disco, yeah. All these bitches headed to the disco, disco. And I didn't realize, but Apple Music basically directed me to the clean version of this album. So when I was listening to that, they bleeped out bitches, and I didn't really notice throughout the whole album all this like censorship. I mean, Tokyo isn't overly like blah blah blah. He's more positive, you know, but there is expletives in this shit. But that when they bleeped out bitches, it sounded like the N word, and I was appalled. I was like, dude, Tokyo, don't take those chances. Like, take chances, but don't do that. No, no, abort, abort. Did Rich Chigga teach us nothing, you know? But yeah, no, I was wrong, and then I quickly doubled back to find the explicit album. So don't make that mistake, but it was a very weird choice the way that they like mixed the clean version. And if you're interested, check it out. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm stupid. But this is the track that is just too groovy. Everybody who's been in the car with me when it's been playing has just been bopping a little bit more than usual, and rightfully so, because this shit is fire. And Disco is definitely one of the ones that sticks out to me. And it's produced by Nox Fortune, who did that fucking song. What song did they do on Chance the Rapper's album? Like Chance 3 or whatever the fuck that shit ended up being called. A coloring book. Chance the Rapper, Nox Fortune. Because actually, now that I've seen that they did that shit, that makes so much more sense. All Night. And it has that exact same feel, kind of, as All Night. So that makes a lot of sense. Lose Me, I Don't Mind, is track number 11. Awesome. Hate to Love, awesome. It's featuring No Jamza, cool. And then Alone featuring Teddy Jackson. Those last three tracks take it into a very introspective point, and he puts a beautiful bow on the album. There's seriously no bad tracks on this album, in my opinion. This project is so good, and I can't tell you how exciting it is to like go into something with no expectations, and then like halfway through be like, oh, this is really good, and I'm very happy because it doesn't happen ever. I rarely do I get hit in the face like that. So if you guys haven't listened to WW Dot by Towkio, please give it a chance. It's on streaming platforms everywhere, and I am excited because I hope this will give the Symphony music video that was very high production, that has almost no plays on YouTube, gets a little bit more traction, and I hope that he maybe does a few more videos and starts touring, man. But Tokyo, you killed it. Fuck yeah. Thank you guys. Follow me on Twitter at YoGarrett, YOGRTT. Have a great one.